I'm gonna record you right now, like you are. Good morning, Claire. How's the gold bar?
Do you want some? Tastes like Coke. I'm sorry if you're lesbian.
Claire, what is your name?
Claire Joahau, but I like to be known by my friends as Bo from Rainbow. Only just close friends know that.
Claire, where do you live now? What happened?
Right.
Oh, wait a second. When did you come here?
I am in a mental health hospital where I don't belong, in my opinion, but I'm here anyway because the police lied to me. I was on High Street, Islington, minding my business, drinking alcohol with my Chinese friend. I'm gonna call him Joseph, but that's not his name because he won't like to be recorded. He tried to do things to me and I said to him, no, I just want alcohol, so I'll be drinking a little Budweiser. And then when I said I'm not gonna do things with him, he called the police that I've just used him for Budweiser. So the police came and said, are you Claire Joahau? I said to them, yes I am. And they said, we know you're not well, you've got mental health issues, so we're going to take you to a place where you're going to get support because you're very, very sick. You're out at 2 a.m. drinking Budweiser with a Chinese man, somebody you don't know from anywhere, but because you call everyone friend, you're such a tree hugger. I need a break. So tree hugger. So got in the van at the back of the place. I don't mind the police. I love the police. The police protects us, you know. I was born in a small town in a country called Uganda, and there was so much chaos. I love London because there's law and order. In the small town where I was born, there was no law and order. Everyone could do whatever they want. They could rape a kid as young as 5. They would marry 11-year-olds. So there was no law and order, and I did not like it. So the first opportunity to get out of there, I took it. So I love London, if I can just say, I love London. London is my life, London is my home. I will always love London. But the police lied to me, I feel, in my opinion, because I didn't realize when they said to me, come with us to go help you, that I'm going to be under section. So I don't, even till this minute, I don't know what section I'm on or whether I'm on section of any form or shape. Because the police told me, we're taking you to get support with your mental health because you're out in the middle of the night drinking alcohol.
Claire, when did you come to the UK?
I came to the UK on the 10th of March 2001. 10th of March 2001. The Charing Cross police station has got my DNA because when I got in trouble with Ashley recently, I spent some time in the custody, and then they took my DNA and they also contacted my embassy about my behavior. So that information can be found with Charing Cross police station.
Claire, did you come on your own?
Well, yes, but I was supported.
Okay.
So a very good relative, I'm going to leave them nameless, gave them the money to process the whole thing. So they funded the process, but I traveled on my own. So they told me how to arrive at Heathrow. So they worked with a confidant back in my country of Bath, Uganda. So they worked with a confidant, and the confidant was able to guide me, go to the embassy, to get me not to know what to say when I'm at the embassy, and told me that just make sure as long as they know by the end of Easter holidays you're going to be back to school, because I was school age still. I was very young. I was in year 10, so they said there should not be a problem, and fortunately that's what happened. When I arrived, it was so much more fun that I didn't want to go back to being in a school uniform. I wanted to wear a dress, because they said if you turn 16, because I was 15 and 8 months, I said if I turn 16 I don't have to wear uniforms anymore. I would wear pretty skirts and dresses and show off my legs. So I opted for that option, but it was not as clear cut as it sounds. It was a process.
Claire, we met the first time. Where did we meet?
It was a very bad place that I honestly wish I never remember. I met you in a hospital called St Pancras at King's Cross, wrongly, because I was unfairly arrested by the racist police.
Do you remember when we met?
Not the exact second and time or day, but the month shouldn't be. The month is between. The month has to be June, because I was admitted on the 17th of May 2023 and was discharged on the 19th of June 2023. But the first few weeks of me being admitted, I was very rigorous. I was not talking to anyone.
What happened when they got you? Or how did it, well, not when they got you. What happened?
For me to end up in St Pancras?
Yes, right.
For the first time?
Yeah. Was it the first time?
Yeah, it's the only time actually.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a long story, then things led up to it, but just a short version.
What did you do? How did you get to the police, or how did they get to you? How did you get to the police?
My background, I think I already told you this because you're my friend. I'm educated, like I'm a teacher. That's what I trained to do. So I trained in 2009 and I've been doing it on and off mostly for the last so many years. So I was approached by an agency called Heavy Blue, yeah? And this agency had a job at a very nice Catholic school called Christ the King, sixth form in Lodge, right, in South East London. And then, being me, I was so gullible, I was so happy. I said the guy was called Joseph. I like the name Joseph, but we called it Joe. I called him Joe. Joe gets me an interview at Christ the King sixth form. But they've got 3 centers. They've got one at St Mary's, they've got one at Brockley, and they've got one at Lucian. The latter is the trash one, but it's okay. We've all got aside from somewhere. So when I had the interview, I was of the view that they got me into the one in Brockley because everything is brand new. All the kids just look amazing.
Can I ask you something? Where do you live?
Where do I live? Scared to say that because the last time I talked to the father of my child, I ended up with the police coming to take me. Because he asked me, tell me where you live. And
no, it's okay, wait.
But I'll tell you.
When we met, you showed me pictures that your house has been renovated, or like a new door was
still being renovated.
But they put a new door in.
There's a new door now. I hope it's not been broken yet because the area is very rough. You know. So I hope, because I haven't been since the 18th of May, like in the house. So.
I have your telephone number on my phone under Claire Dunkley. You don't have that phone anymore, do you?
I don't. But please change the word Dunkley because I had
I understand.
bad memories. Although you call me Sunny Claire, you know, or Claire, you know, the beauty. I don't know, Claire the amuser. I don't know, something, but not Dunkley because that was not a very good time in my life, and I don't want to be remembered by it.
Can I ask you, how old is your daughter?
My daughter 6.5. She was born 27 of October 2017. So she's 6.5. In October she's going to be 7.
Is she with relatives?
I've not celebrated her birthday since she was 4. I'm not allowed to see her. I'm missing her 5th birthday. I did. So she's not EYFS. Do you know the thing EYFS? Early Years Foundation Stage? Do you know it? It's academic. Don't worry if you know academic. Do you know it? Do you know about EYFS? It's called the Early Years Foundation Stage. Have you ever heard of it? I can educate you because I'm a teacher and I love to. So it ends at 5.
I haven't heard of it yet.
Sorry?
I haven't heard of it yet, but tell me please. What is
It ends at 5. It's called the Early Years Foundation. And I'm EYFS. Early Years Foundation Stage Education and Learning. It stops at 5. It's supposed to graduate.
Do you know where your daughter is at the moment?
Of course I do. I think I do. I can't guarantee. I
Would
think
you
I
know
do.
if she's in the UK or if she's somewhere else?
I don't know.
When was the last time that you saw her?
Saturday. This Saturday gone. I don't remember the date. But this Saturday gone. What was the date? What's today? Well, Friday was 31st, so it was the first. Because Friday was 31st, I had an appointment with my doctor for mental health, which they cancelled. This hospital cancelled, and my medication has not been reviewed as a result because the hospital decided to cancel it.
Okay.
They didn't have staff to come.
Do you know your national insurance number?
Yes, I do.
Would you mind to tell me your national insurance number?
I say it online.
I would like to tell you something, if you are okay with that.
Say it again.
I would like to ask you for your permission in this video, if I'm allowed to send this video to the New York Times.
Yes, I do. I would love to. But if I give my NI number, people can duplicate it and use it for work.
Do you receive benefits at the moment in the UK?
Universal credit. I think I've mentioned this before. I don't directly get benefits, but when you register for universal credit and you're short 1 month, they'll give you money to make sure you live at least on London living wage. So majority of the months, I don't get extra money from the government. But some months, if I'm not working, excuse me, it's private, excuse me. I hate her. She's so fake. So, for example, a month like this, where I've missed 2-3 weeks of work, the government's going to help me to pay for my rent. So you get something universal credit. It helps you cover periods of where you're not able to finance. I don't get universal credit.
Do you receive any additional payments like PIP?
I don't, and I don't want to, because I feel like this level is to tick a box, but I don't deserve personal independent payments.
Did you ever have a mental disease before you came here?
I'm not a doctor, and I've never known. And I'm not a doctor, and I don't believe I do. I know the only problem here, or the only reason why they decide why whatever's happening is because I'm actually very smart.
What did they diagnose you with?
Sorry?
What did they diagnose you with?
They didn't give me one, but I want one because I keep suffering from people labeling me when I don't have one. Because the doctor said I had hypermania. So when you go to my records, my doctor records.
What is the name of the doctor?
Ooh, this was last year.
Okay.
Remember the shaky guy we had.
okay.
I don't remember his name, but I'm sure if it's needed, it can be found on the web.
You said you were sectioned. What section are you on?
Say it again?
You said they sectioned you. What section are you on?
I don't know, 2, 5, 20. It's just because I don't know what these are. But like I said, for example, this one right now, I'll probably tell you I'm in section 28 because all I know, I had drinking Budweiser on next to the bus stop at Islington High Road, and then the woman police officer came and said to me, Claire, you're drunk, we need you to take you to the hospital so you can get better. You're drinking too much more now. I think your bipolar is flaring up. You know, your mental health is getting worse. But you're not in any trouble. It'll be purely support. I get in here, they tell me you can't even go to the toilet. You're under section. So I was lied to. I didn't even know what the section was. They didn't have said to me, Claire, we're arresting you on under section 28 because you're drunk. No.
Are you allowed to go out here?
Do
you have leave? Can you go for a cigarette?
I've not been out. The only time I went out was to get a bra and knickers from my house, yeah? But when we got there, that was not feasible. Understand the word feasible?
Planbar in German.
We couldn't execute the plan, right? Because when we got there, when I was leaving, because I'm an orphan, I always try to plan the stage ahead, yeah? So before we were leaving, yeah, I left the passport, my passport, yeah, and some bits and blah 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 with my pastor, you know. I had a picture of you to show him, etc. So, but I also left, you know, like when you, I don't know if you're a foodie, but in the UK, they give us little compost bins. They can locate and open it, so you can put any leftover food to make compost, so you can make soil and go and plant, right? I can look it up for you if you want to have a look at how it looks. So it was brown, yeah? So I fill it up with loads of snails and slugs and soil and everything, making compost. So underneath it, I bury a phone that has got 50,000 contacts in it. It's off the radar. Only I can access it because I have a degree in ICT. It's for my dark web if I need to buy something. So I bury it in the compost. And I also bury the key to the house in the compost. And I go and hide it behind the father's plant pot. He's got plant pot next to his doorstep, right? I hide it in the compost. So Sunday, was it Sunday or Saturday? What's today? Tuesday? It's Sunday. What was Sunday? Because it's about 5 hours at home. So Sunday we go. He's surprised to see me. He's like, has seen it goes. He says to me, Claire, you didn't realize you forgot your passport. I don't know what you've been doing. I'm like, I didn't forget the passport. I left the passport. I needed to not be so attached with, because I need the passport sometimes to do everything. Because now ask me, I don't have my credit cards and I have loads. I don't have my debit cards. Because I work with Cooperative, Barclays, Santander, NatWest, all the banks. I need all the money that I can access. So all those cards, I don't know where they are. But with the passport, I just turn up and I say to them, please can you check my records? This is my passport. If you need the PIN code, I can give it to you. Long story short, I said to the father, did you happen to see a compost with snails and slugs and soil that was meant to be used for mulch over the summer period when we're digging? It's like, it smelled bad, so I put it in the bin. And it was taken away by the Willie Beans people because of the smell.
Amazing. I'm listening. Don't worry. It's all good. Don't
All
worry.
my 50 contacts that I used to buy stuff, gone. That database is going to bring people who desperately wants to.
Have they moved you out of your apartment?
Sorry?
Have they moved you out of your apartment?
I'm up to date with my rent. No.
Okay.
No. And I love my apartment actually because it's quite central. And I'm a bit crazy. I like the craziness. I like the craziness. I started that fight in the park. I own it because I was bored. I get bored easily.
Claire, I have a question for you. I've just been reading you a story. Would you mind me reading this to you again?
Anytime.
Now?
Please. 150
While I'm
times.
recording you? Is this okay?
150 times, 50, 100 times, just read this story. I like to read it. By the way, only one promise. One day you're going to teach me how to read because I can't read.
Okay.
No a word.
Okay.
You promise?
I promise you that.
You'll teach me one day to read. I'm
I'll
listening.
make sure that you will learn to read.
I'm listening now, please.
Okay. I just went to the shop. It was closed, and I took a round turn. The two musicians, Ben and, were on the street too. Ben spoke about how someone killed a dog, and cars stopped as he looked up. What else should I have done? At the shop, they blocked the door, so I had to go between them. Ben said, I am traumatized. And I said, oh wait, I need to read this again, I'm sorry. Ben spoke about how someone killed a dog, and cars stopped as he looked up. What else should I have done? At the shop, they blocked the door, so I had to go between them. Ben said, I am traumatized. And I said, are you? By passing by. On the way out, he asked, can I ask you for advice? I asked, for being traumatized? He replied, everyone is. So I asked, what would you like advice on? He replied, what is the answer of life? My response, enjoy.
Indeed.
Silence. I walked off. Forgotten the cashew nuts, I returned. He was inside the shop, and I said someone told him not to leave the house tonight. He felt he was going to meet beautiful people, and he said, he was right. You, he said, you are a beautiful person. And I thought instantly of you, my dear. How have you, for so long, influenced and taught in my life? And actually, you are mending the broken pieces of my heart. But I am not going to tell you this just yet. My vision of us, of you and I, dream team and power couple,
think the film industry is in trouble because once you get hold of it, they're all going to dust. They back to dust.
This is gonna go to a group.
All I want
That
is
is-
my daughter. If it means that I'll never get my daughter, that will hurt. But
Okay.
if I ever get my daughter, that's all that matters. I
My
don't care about
husband
anything else.
is Johnny Depp.
Am I allowed to laugh? Please, you're not gonna hate me, right? You're not gonna hate me for laughing, right?
My husband is saving children all over the world.
I need my daughter right now.
This is why I've been asking you for your national insurance number.
I can give it to you. Can I write down? Oh, I can give it to you.
Do you know it? Can you say it?
I got PX 98 10 81 B. I want my daughter. I haven't seen her since 2022.
We have a group. Listen to this. Medical Victim Support by The Times, Barclays Bank PLC, the FBI, New York, Los Angeles, the White House, and Washington, D.C. And when I'm telling you, you will get your life back, then I mean it.
There's no life without my daughter.
In this group, I will post, will deliver these videos, accessed by the Times. I know how sensitive this situation is. My husband is gonna deal with her. Or what means my husband? We are finding a solution. The Times specialists in this field of the FBI will find your daughter.
I haven't seen her since I saw her on Saturday, but I didn't. There was
I got kidnapped on the 2nd of May 2024 from my apartment in 1D Tarrant Road in N15 3AA, London.
That's terrorism. That's terrorism. Sound
Claire, that was exactly 1 year.
from when you cried.
No. After we have met. We met in Dunkley Ward exactly 1 year ago.
Yes, I did. But I
The
didn't
doctor we had there, his name is Dr. Anwar.
Dr. Of course.
The doctor we have here, his name is Bala Bla Bala. He is working with Germans.
This is the best moment ever. But I want my daughter.
You need to stay calm and don't, I don't know.
I'm gonna stop shouting.
Maybe you can be happy because I think we are in a situation right now. We are finding your daughter.
Until I find her, I'll never be happy.
I want to give you hope
Yeah, that's the best thing you can give someone.
and a solution. And when I'm telling you, you will get your life back, then I mean it.
But I don't know what I mean by that because I've had all the money, all the sex, all everything. But the only thing I've had is my daughter. And that's all I need. I don't want anything else in
Where was your daughter born?
Queen Elizabeth Hospital in Greenwich. Her middle name is Elizabeth. She's called Gaia Elizabeth Joao. For 9 months, Sandra, I was an older mother, so I suffered as I was 30.
Have you always been a single mother?
I was 31 when, let me just finish this. I was 31 when I got pregnant with her, so I was older compared to most people, right? I suffered every single fertility-related problem. I was nauseous. I was throwing up every day. I couldn't eat anything apart from porridge. I only ate porridge for that whole year. It was so difficult. I was throwing up every morning. I had been pregnant. I loved bringing a child to the world.
Did you get married in the UK?
I married Simon on the 28th of October 2024. I married him. Listen to this. I don't even know what I whisper. I can say a bit louder. I was tired. Yeah. Before I met Simon, I was already a teacher. Yeah. Teaching computing like ICT and stuff, right? But when I was working at this school in Essex, it was a very difficult school. And they kept on making fun of my maiden name, which is Nakaboye. My maiden name is Nakaboye, so I'm Claire Nakaboye. That's my maiden name. So they used to abuse me. They used to say Kaboya Boya Nyanya, like they used to make fun of my name. So I hated my identity. So I made a decision that I'm gonna marry Sam. He did not pay a nickel towards the wedding. I even bought him the boxes because I wanted to have a name that is not gonna be made fun of. And I paid for everything. I booked a Westminster Town Hall. I booked. I got my friend Sarah Jane, who blocked me now because I became mentally ill. So she's no longer my friend. She blocked me and I don't have her address. Because when I used to know her, she used to live with her mom. But I don't want to go to her mom's house. So someone did not pay a nickel. So for 2014, 28th October 2014, got married, civil ceremony, and then that went on, me being Mrs. Joao until the 26th of April 2020. So I was married for nearly 10 years to him.
Did you live with him?
Yes, I lived with Simon from the summer of 2011 to the 18th of September 2020. So that was a long time we lived together, nearly 10 years. But throughout all that time, I was an imposter. Excuse me, because I could never tell him who I really was, because I didn't trust him. Because even the littlest of the little imposter syndrome things I told him, he told the police. Because I told him about things like my dad is not real. My dad, he's the father, but I don't really say he's my dad on my passport. You know, stupid things like that. Yeah, like imposter things. Because I trusted him, I thought he would love me more. But I was bored. I've got ADHD, for sure. If I'm there for a long time without doing anything, I'll just do anything. Does that make sense? So I told him all these little things. And like my dad has got 2 girls. One is 20, the ones I was also sick. One of them, the one I told you, she's got my phone is with my dad's family. Yeah, but there's 2 girls. Mother's family has got bigger family because the wife has got 4 of her own children plus the 2 she had from her sisters.
Claire,
My dad.
how old are you?
38.
You're 38.
Yeah, my birthday is 12 July 1995.
Do you have any family in the UK?
Yeah, my daughter.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got my daughter. And I was trying to explain to you. So, when I've lost track of thought now. I've lost track of thought.
Let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
These medical victim support.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember the injection. They gave me 2 just within the 2 days of arriving at Roscoe or whatever. 2 injections just for being noisy. And to have 6, 10 men on my back, and I'm only 2.5. And they think I'm gonna overpower all of them before they can break this stupid injection in my body.
How many medications do you get a day?
No idea.
When do you get medications a day? What is a normal?
Well, before they fucked me over, excuse my French, I used to only have catapin at 9. 300 meg. No, 250 had been reduced. But now they're giving me 400 ever since I returned. Maybe I needed a little bit of increase because I feel more settled. I feel like it's working better. And they're also giving me some something to help with the, again, emotional, something, I don't know the names.
How many injections do you get?
Well, only when I'm crazy. But I don't get injections for normal medical support.
Okay.
I only get it as a punishment.
I mean, as I remember, you were here since last week approximately.
Yeah, they brought me over here. Last week, about Wednesday, I think. Wednesday, Thursday.
It must have been around the 29th of May.
I think so. I'm not sure.
Claire, do you remember how many injections did you get from the 29th to today, the 4th?
2 for being naughty. Okay. But as punishment though, not to help me with my mental health. It's punishment for being noisy.
What did Dr. Bala Bala say?
He said, bala, 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 bala. That's about it. Because look, I went in the office, yeah? And then he sat there, he looks at me and goes, because I walked without feet for a long time, they're swollen.
Can I take a picture of your feet?
Please, ask me better now. You see that I'm going to be still swollen.
Do they feel tense? Do they feel tense?
Okay. Sorry.
Are they hurting?
Sorry?
Are they hurting?
No, tingly. I did this tingly.
Okay. I'm not the only person. They're just using different either tablets.
Medication. Medication that makes me do stupid things like that. Can I? Yeah.
That's fine.
Can I say I'm actually really, really kind, really helping that vulnerable lady in the suit?
I will help everyone in here.
Because
We
you
will.
work with her.
We will help everyone in here.
At least
I can tell you one thing.
Sorry, Uncle, I thought you someone else.
How are you?
Well, better now I've seen you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm alright. This is my first time working here.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You're so lucky.
I worked here 9 years, but today is my first time.
Wow.
Yeah.
9 years doing the same job?
Yeah, I was in Opa.
You get less from my dad. Why are you doing a job for 9 years?
9, oh yeah.
Have 5-year policy. Every 5 years you get a new job with it.
Right, but
You
if you are not getting it, yes, that's why we are staying
You're
there.
called William.
Yeah, we
I
are.
prefer the surname. What's that?
Asari.
Asari.
Yeah.
My name is Mrs. Asari.
Mrs. Asari. Where are you from, please?
Me?
Yeah.
London.
London.
Yeah. If you want heritage, I was born to my mother. I was born to a Ugandan man, but my mother was Rwandan.
Alright.
But they both didn't want to have a child, so they left me to be.
Alright.
Yeah, so, but it's okay.
Okay.
I think Mrs. Asser, is there a Mrs. Asser at the moment? Because in my religion, which is Islam,
Okay.
we can be four.
Okay.
Like, every day, go different one.
Okay.
Exercise.
Exercise.
Yeah. Is there a Mrs. Asser, or can I be the first one?
Are you sure?
If there's one,
Yeah.
but ask her if I can be the second one.
Alright.
Are you Muslim like me?
No, I'm a Christian.
Christian. You don't. Which Christian now? Tell me. Born again? Are you born again Christian?
No, I'm not one again.
Church of England? Tell me don't eat pork. Please tell me don't eat pork. Do you eat pork?
Pork, no.
Oh, good. As long as you don't eat pork.
I don't eat pork.
Because I don't like the shape of sausages. It looks like a big.
Yeah.
That's why I never like them when it's pork. Yeah. So anyway, let me leave it to you, alright?
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't want to make you like.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's nice talking to you.
Alright.
Yeah, enjoy. Yeah.
Thank you, sister.
But this job is gonna be good for you because everyone likes it.
Okay.
I've seen everyone who works here, they like this job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
They like this job a lot, okay?
Okay.
So you're gonna like it.
Oh, no,
I'm liking you already. I'm so jealous that it's a Mrs. Asari. But if you change your mind, of course you know. Your mind, take a chance on me. You should change your mind. Have such a fit mind with just one woman. How what a waste. You need four. You need four so you can get enough exercise. Don't stick with one wife. It's waste of resources.
Claire, I have a question for you.
Fire away, my dear.
If you had the chance to tell your daughter now something, what would you like to tell her?
Oh, shit. What a question. Ask again. What's that? Anything
If you had the chance to tell your daughter
if you
now,
ever want to get any instant tears, yeah? Acting more, just sing a bit. That's all you need. Because I'm acting I'm a very good actor. I can cry on the spot. But if I do, I don't need to. I don't need 30 seconds. It comes straight away. So what's the question again, please?
if you had the chance to give your daughter a message now, what would that be? What would you tell her right now?
Run. I'll tell her to listen to the song by Lionel Lewis called Run. I said, I'll go find the song on YouTube called Run and listen to it again and again and again and again, and I'll give you an iPhone, no iPod, and it's the only song you are allowed to listen to every day, any day. Please.
Your daughter loves you very, very much.
Sorry?
Your daughter loves you very, very much. You want a bed? I'll bed with you.
She doesn't know.
For a scholarship fund that you can learn, read, and write.
I'll tell you, my daughter.
Listen to me. a scholarship from, that you can learn reading and writing. Then it's about time.
That's why I teach business, because business is my subject.
Then it's about time. You will get your daughter. You will go to school.
I can't spell district or characteristic.
And you will get your life in the UK. You are under political asylum at the moment.
Sorry?
You are under political asylum. Mr. Sadiq Khan just granted this.
My daughter doesn't love me.
Your daughter is safe.
My daughter doesn't love me. Can I tell you why?
Why?
Because she's never loved. How can you do that when you don't know?
She will see you soon. You will see her soon.
He wasn't. But he wasn't.
Let me process.
Did you? Can I repeat myself?
Please.
Daughter doesn't love me.
Your daughter loves you because you are her mother.
But you can't give.
A mother and a child have a bond that never can be broken. And your daughter is missing you. It is with them.
I know she does. This man drags her away from me.
You
And
will.
she is wrapped in this. And you say that pain.
Claire, I'm a Christian. That doesn't matter. You are a wonderful human being. You have a heart of gold.
Do you know why I'm a Christian?
I can tell you something. God has a plan.
I know. Finish.
God has a plan. Believe and trust.
I believe in this. I believe in a higher power. I believe in a higher power. Do you have battery?
Believe and trust.
I believe in a higher power. I believe there's a power bigger than myself. But I don't call myself Christian. Do you know why?
You're not.
Because I've been betrayed and used and abused and tossed down under. So I'll give you a quick example now. I hope you still have a battery. Ashley was able to name calling me industry full of 1,000 billion people. And I'll show you the park. Our park is not small because it's Islington, it's crowded, it's densely populated. But he was able to call me names. Yeah? Like I'm mad, I'm insane, I'm unstable because my pastor, I have no evidence of this, but my pastor told him to guard more. Yeah? There's a guy called Mo in the church. He stole £200 from me when we went out, and he lied to me that he actually liked me. So I wanted him to have a phone. He was an asylum seeker. He's gone now 5 years to remain. So he doesn't need me anymore. Fine. So Father David gave him a bodyguard called Ashley, the 21-year-old fat pig, excuse my French, to protect him from me. So every time Ashley sees me and him, they need to have a fight instead of me beating up the real person who stole my money. Am I making sense?
To make a lot of sense. Can I ask you a question?
Confusing.
You said there's a pastor called David.
Again, yeah. Father David. Oh, yeah.
No. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's his mobile number, and that's our church. That's our church. And his mobile number is at the back. And his mobile number is And this is the number for this ward. In case somebody wanted to come and say hello.
Did you have visitors to this ward?
No.
Does anybody know that you're here on this
My
ward?
daughter and a monster. And I want you to take this number. It's nothing to do with legal stuff. Just take it. This is for anyone who really desperately need work. They don't ask you for anything. And one person, one ID, can be used by 1,000 people to go and work. Because it's post office work. You don't speak language, you just sort out the letters and the parcels, put them in the slots. They pay £17.44 per hour if you work a night shift. And if you work a day shift, £15.39. And they know me by name, Claire Jawahal, or sometimes Bo from Rainbow. Anyone who needs work can contact me and I'll get them to work with my ID tomorrow. Because all they have to say is that I forgot the ID at home. I can go back and get it if you want.
Claire, can I ask?
And it's not this ID, it's another ID that is in the flag. It's called Annual Staffing ID. £15 for sewing letters in slots. And if you do it at night when everyone is sleeping and you're giving up your sleep, £17.44 per hour. And you can finish a bit early because the letters have run out. The shift is from 10 to 6. Yeah? The shift is 10 from 6. From 10 to 6 p.m. So 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. But sometimes you finish at 4:30 because the letters have run out.
Claire, can I ask you a question?
Anytime.
Do you know a person called Mark?
Mark?
Mm-hmm.
That's the name in the Bible. Of course I do.
Do you know a person called Steve?
No. I was going to say Stephen. But Stephen was my first ever boyfriend. But I don't know my Bible. I was just joking because the name Mark is in the Bible, but I don't know the name by Mark.
Do you know a person called Paul? Or Canon?
This is for locksmith. Because my door got locked up. So locksmith. If you needed to go and help open up my door. That locksmith lives within our same estate. He's next door to my house.
Did the police ever broke up your... Did the police ever open your door, broke their door?
They abuse me all the time. They violate me all the time. The police violate me all the time. We are on fast lane towns, me and the police. They see me and they say, we've been looking for you. Where have you been?
Thank you, Claire. Thank you so much.
Will I be able to say, ha!